Yo, what's going on, everybody? This is a brand new video for you guys today. Welcome to the channel. Hope you're all feeling good, smelling good. Your boy is back with another FC26 video for you guys. Doing some more rivals. For those who don't know, I don't do all my rivals games in one day. Usually I do enough to get 3 wins per day between Friday and whatever I actually do finish. Sometimes I just be like, I don't feel like playing, so I might skip a day or two. So back on the main team. Told you in the last video that the main team will be back very soon. Just wanted to like do the video yesterday where we were playing the 4-2-3-1 narrow, because I enjoy playing the 4-2-3-1 narrow a lot. It's one of my favorite formations last year as well. But we're back on the main squad, the 4-3-3 back and forth, doing a Evo on Araujo. There's a free Evo to come out today. It's not a great Evo, but it is a decent Evo for chains, and it's a decent little small boost to Araujo, giving him 88 pace, which I said before. At this stage of the game, you want your center backs to at least have 88 pace, or you're doing something wrong, or EA is doing something wrong when it comes to your Evos or cards that you're focusing on. It also gets some defensive boost, so he'll hit like 90 defense. It does give him +1, but that's fine. So yeah, so he's gonna be in here. Usually he's like on the bench or over Barcelona squad. Usually this spot is reserved for Garma, who's on the bench right now. But it's what the main teams look like right now. When I do my little videos where I'm like testing players out, what I'm testing is actually for if I feel like they're good enough to make the main team, right? And if are they actually better than who I'm using in the main team in general. Like Bex right now is replacing Messi, who's usually my starting cam. Messi being down here on the bench. Van Zen's replacing Iniesta, who's also over on the bench. And Maldini was doing very good, so we're going to try him out in the main squad and see how he feels as an attacking wingback. He was playing as a fullback versatile in the last video. Usually that spot is reserved for Jay Revere or Sofia Savava. But also in general, main team, for those who don't know how I do things, the main team is only players who play for favorite teams or played in a league that I actually really like. And they're only players who I actually watched in general. Like I don't want anyone in my squad who I haven't actually played, who I actually haven't watched before. So everyone's in here is a player who I would consider myself a fan of to some extent, and have viewed IRL. So we're gonna play some rivals and see if we can cook with the squad, see if we can have some fun and enjoy ourselves. That's actually the first time I'll be using the full Evo Van Zen. So it'd be nice to try her out. Funny because she can play as a striker too with those stats. We can have a defensive striker. Let's get into it. There we go. John Stoltz here. I saw it keep moving at the corner of my eye. So there's that. Trying to pass the backs right there. Go. Keep moving your player out of position. He's pulling his center back way too far up to allow for me to make that pass. One. Like EA, they just make your players go out of bounds. Even right there for him, your players just go out of bounds. Yeah, you gotta keep movement. Manual movement has to freaking be taken out of the game. That pass could have been so much better, EA. Again, EA, these passes could be better. You should be cooking this dude, but keeping him in that freaking game. And I said before about the last FC game, if you want to have this movement in a freaking game, they shouldn't get allowed to freaking move their other players too. And pass it to Van Zen. So what a pass, EA. Also, I can't switch Van Zen. Like, if you want to have it in the game, people should be allowed to move their keeper and their other players. It should be one or the other. Come on. I had to freaking switch our tactics to freaking being a fullback defense. We're just getting hit on the counter right now. There we go. Betts gets one's back. Come on, EA. If I win the ball, let me win the fucking ball. Nice. So ties it. Just the AI right there. Just two-man press and constant pressure. It's a carry mechanic. There we go. So 11 goals, chat. There we go. John starts here. There you go. Messi. Look with the freaking assist. No, trying to go to south. Trying to switch to Van Zandt. The game doesn't freaking switch me. One more pass, EA. There we go, Van Zandt goal. There we go, Bex. The movement right there was not what I was trying to do. Well, EA, you gotta be quicker with these moves, dude. There we go. Have to go for Van Zandt. Assist for Bex. The guy's confused. He is playing like very frantically. I think it's because he doesn't know what the fuck's going on. going backs. Why didn't you see freaking Cafu like back up a little bit? Like, what is going on with this game? Just leave, dude. You can't defend for shit. He's not freaking leaving, which is weird because it's freaking rivals. There we go. Jones wants here. Alright, so he didn't quit, obviously. I just don't get it, though. I don't get the point of just staying in the game when it's 5 freaking nil. Come on, we should get a goal out of that situation. You see, like, what his playstyle is? His playstyle is basically just trying to do a one-time ball to freaking Pena. Go for press, sister backs. Jones doing here. Sister press. Just leave. He paused. I'm guessing he's probably checking freaking for the same platform. I don't understand like why he doesn't just freaking leave the damn freaking game. How are you in this division, dude? I mean, I know how. This game takes 0 freaking skill. If you play the 4-for-1 and just spam meta shit, you'll eventually freaking win enough games to freaking move up. Getting you to higher divisions is mostly about freaking repetition more than anything else. If you play the game enough, you'll freaking get to where you need to get to. Now I played against some straight up bums who are freaking in the elite division. And that's thanks to the freaking fact that live events and freaking gauntlets are freaking open matchmaking. I've asked people like what division they're in, and they'll literally tell me like they're in the elite. So yeah, it's not a skill thing to get like a higher division in this game. It's mostly just playing the game enough and just winning enough games. More so it's in succession. If you win enough games in succession, you'll freaking like go on some streaks. You go on some streaks, you'll rank up pretty quickly. Especially with freaking bounties. If you win, because there's some bounties that give you like extra freaking like leveling points, right? So if you're on a streak and then you get that one bounty where it's like you get a +2. You get like a +2, then you're getting like literally, because I think that the boost is what, like a +3. So you got that +2 from the bounty. That's 5 levels like higher. So you can definitely freaking like boost up in this game without actually like having relative success. I always say, like, to me, if you want to like tell someone's actually good at the game or not, what you should be looking at is looking at how they play, not what their like what you call it is, not what their division is. That and champs. Because champs has like a very particular kind of matchmaking where like the first five games are open matchmaking, and it's like you can get some pretty easy games your first 5 games of champs. Like after that first 5 though, the freaking algorithm, the what you call it, like matchmaking kicks up a little bit. So like someone's like a 10-win player, they're at least good, because the average player gets like freaking 6 wins. So if they're getting 10, then you're dealing with someone who's actually like good at their damn game. Sorry, like Beck's movement right there was a little weird, so I couldn't get the angle I wanted to get. Like I wanted him to like take like a near post shot with like with relative ease. But because of like the way he received the ball, he's like dribbling the ball in a weird way. I wanted to do that. you leave now, it's 9-0. Thank you. Oh, come on. Just it's so generic. Down the flanks, do a cutback. Down the flanks, do a cutback. Park that bus, do a cutback. I do not care who you are. If you played a 4-4-1-1, none of your success matters. Because you don't do anything on your own merit. Come on, EA. Down the flanks, cut back. Come on, EA. Just has her move a little too freaking much right there. There you go, Jones, don't tear. Just down the flanks, cut back. Down the flanks, cut back. People who play the 4-4-1 think they're good at the game. You ever notice that people who don't need the 4-4-1 intentionally don't play it? Not because they don't want to. They want to prove that they're actually good at the game, so they avoid playing it. Oh, come on, EA. Offsides by like an inch, man. This guy is bad, but the 4-4-1-1 just does so much for you. Come on, EA, he's lost. He did a tackle and failed. He should not be able to freaking get back on the freaking ball. Reward the player for freaking, like... Fucking God, this game is so bad. You can never. You can never. Oh, get out. Oh, what the hell, you rat pussy. All right, outro time. As I always say, when it comes to like outros, when there's not a review, I do outros when there's something I want to talk about. And what I'm going to talk about in particular with this one is, this game is a mixed bag. When I say it's a mixed bag, I mean there's so much nonsense in this game. So I always say, like, you can't take any outcome serious. You will lose to people who are worse than you, and you'll beat people who are better than you because reasons. Like the ball bounces your way, you get a last second goal, or you do a pass and the pass hits the back of a player's freaking foot and that leads to a counterattack goal, and now you lose the game. Like there's so many different variables in this game that can lead to like the outcome not going in your favor or your opponent's favor. Then it's also like delays. You don't know if you have a delay or your opponent has a delay. Every individual person in this game, every single game has different gameplay, and that's kind of like the thing that Inception talks about a lot, about like how we would be a lot happier with this game if the gameplay was consistent. You know, like if we can just get some consistent gameplays, even if it's like bad gameplay, if it's consistently bad, you'll at least know what you're dealing with. It's like, okay, well, I know for a fact that I got to play a little quicker, a little slower because it's how the gameplay is. But if each and every game, individual game, the gameplay feels different. You can't mentally prepare for like how to play the game. And it's so like you have to play this game with the thought process of just trying to have as much fun as you can and not look at it as like a fucking job, and not look at it as just like there's money on the line. I feel like the reason why so many of y'all are like just sitting here playing a 4-for-1-1 and just playing for freaking cutbacks and counterattacks is because y'all think y'all have to play in the same mindset of, you know, there's something big to gain out of this. You're playing a video game. There is nothing big to gain out of it other than just your own enjoyment, right? So you might say, well, my enjoyment is getting the best packs I possibly can gain. You're not really playing a video game. You're just playing a gambling simulator. You're playing Pokemon in a lot of ways too. Because like if all you care about is just trying to get the best packs you can, you're playing a TCG game. You're just trying to collect packs. You're not trying to play video game. You know, when you look at my team is what it is because I'm trying to have fun. You look at someone like Zoe's team. His team's what it is because he's trying to have fun. You know, we see people who are building passion squads or doing like a league on past and present where they try to focus on not having like, you know, the big names like Mbappe and Messi and Dembele, and they're doing evos on like players from the smaller teams in league on it and things like that. You know, you see these passionate like kind of squads. Like the last video, there's a guy playing like a full Ecuador team. You know, the thought process there when it comes to these kind of teams is I'm just trying to have fun playing a video game, right? You know, people who are sitting here doing evos on Van de Ven and Pena and Joe Ellington and like just copy pasting what they see, you know, on Footbin or what they hear about in Inception's videos about evos. I have never watched a single Inception evo video because I don't care what his opinion is on evos, right? And not to say anything rude about Inception, because Inception, we have a very, very similar play style. We have a very, very similar mindset towards the game where we want to have fun, we want to enjoy ourselves, we want to have a tiki-taka attacking front-footed style. We both have the same opinion when it comes to the community, that y'all a bunch of little rats who just want to freaking, you know, spam through balls. I'm not trying to like attack y'all, but like it's kind of like what happens when I play this game. You know, because I tell y'all all the time, I have a mental gauge on how many 4-4-1s I want to deal with. You know, so even like with this video, we played, I want to say 6 games. 3 of those games didn't even go to like past the first minute. Why? I left immediately because I saw I played back to back 4-for-1-1s. I just left all 3 games. In this video, there's 2 4-for-1-1s and 1 3-5-2. So it means total I played 5 4-4-1-1s in this video. Mental fatigue set in. I just kept leaving, you know. And when I say I kept leaving, understand like I still played against 4-for-1 twice. 2 of the videos in here are still 4-for-1-1s, but there's 3 that I didn't include in here. I just left because I just didn't want to keep playing the same information over and over again, you know. So it's like there's a fatigue level. It's like I just want to play something. Like kudos to the guy who played a 3-5-2. He was the only person who scored freaking more than 2 goals against me, you know. So it's like he played an attacking formation that, you know, lets him get cut up, but also cuts people up at the exact same time. You know, and he might walk away from that game feeling like, damn, I shouldn't have won that game. Or he walk away from that game going, hey, that was fun, that's fun. We literally scored freaking 12 goals before freaking halftime. You know? It's all about mindset, about perspective, what you're trying to do out of the game. The squad was great. Everyone was doing pretty well. Araujo was pretty solid, had some clutch moments. The only thing I would say squad-wise with like Maldini, for example, is he does not have the stamina for attacking wingback. Brother is like huffing air before, like after 30 minutes, he's like, oh, coach, I can't, coach, I can't. Like, hey, yo, Maldini, it's only like freaking 35 minutes into the game. I can't, coach. I'm tired, coach, I'm tired. It's like, bruh. So we do need to get some evos on him that increase his stamina. We get some evos on him that increase his stamina or get some freaking relentless, because brother be out there freaking just, you know, he needs some Gatorade. He needs some Gatorade. Everybody else was doing great though. Everyone else was doing fine. Cafu, no issues at all, because, you know, he's built for this. 94 stamina. He's built for it. He's built for this kind of work. You know, he's built for it. But anyways, this is me. Catch you guys later. Deuces.